Hey team, a bunch of you have asked me since I returned from convention, Emily, how do you follow up with customers or even a potential ambassador? And that is something near and dear to me because, as most of you know, my growth has just been crazy. Most of the time people approach me, so I will be honest about that. I've probably sent the magic text to 3 people, and it was those first 3 people that I was asked to send the magic text to. More often than not, though, people message me first, and I engage with them from then on. So when I tell you guys to send out the magic text, it's to get you out of your bubble, but it does work. Anyways, let's talk about following up. So when I say follow up with someone, let's start with they message you, hey, what is Plexus? So you're going to give them your 20-second spiel of what is Plexus. Now, I used to type it out, and I actually had it saved in my notes on my phone, and I would copy and paste it. But what I have found is that when I send a voice message, hold it down, talk for 20 seconds. Hey, this is what Plexus is to me. This is what it's helped me with. Boom, done. And I send that. 90% of the time, they're ready to order just after the voice message. When you give them a lot to read, it's overwhelming, and they're like, oh my gosh, I did not need a novel. That's not what I want. So keep it short and sweet. For instance, what is Plexus? Plexus is a line of 15 different wellness supplements that has helped me personally with energy, fatigue, weight loss, and getting off my anxiety and depression meds. Short and simple. If you're going to type it out, keep it short and simple. Now, say you type it out, you don't send the voice message, you type it out, and then they reply, how much is it? Now, that's really not the best question that person needs to ask, because really, you know nothing about them at this point. This could be a complete stranger, this could be your best friend, this could be someone that you're just maybe an acquaintance with. You have to engage with them. Ask them the appropriate questions. What exactly are you looking for? Why do you think you need Plexus? Ask them if they feel tired all the time, they're lacking energy. Ask them if they're nursing or pregnant. Ask them if they have trouble sleeping or if they feel like they're super moody. Ask them what their diet is like. What are they eating on a regular basis? And tell them to be honest. Also, you need to see what kind of water intake they're using at this point. Now, if there's someone that drinks maybe 1 bottle of water a day and they live on soda and chips, they're probably looking for a quick fix, and you got to be honest with them from the start. Hey, Plexus is not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle change, and I've been on my journey for 11 months. Well, that's what I would say. And then you can tell them how long you've been on your journey and how long you plan to be on it. So from there, you are just asking appropriate questions, and you're not deflecting from how much is it, but you want to make sure that you're getting them the appropriate products. And so it is best to ask questions like this, so then you can point them into a budget-friendly way of where they need to go next. So from there, get their answers, get their feedback. You know, Emily, I'm really tired all the time. Every morning I wake up and I just want donuts. I just feel like I need sweets all the time. And I guess I am kind of moody. I think my husband said that to me a couple of times. These are responses that I get back. So what am I going to suggest? Well, let's see. They're moody, they're tired, and they're craving sweets. Now, from here, I already know in my head triplex and maybe accelerator. So now this is really important. Did she say she was nursing or pregnant? No, she didn't. So she can use accelerator. So for here, I'm going to ask, hey, by any chance, are you on any medications? Accelerator and boost are kind of iffy when it comes to the antidepressant meds. So it's always best that they ask their doctor before they begin. From then on, what I'm going to do is suggest, you know, the products I started with was a triplex combo. Were you looking to become a customer, or have you thought about doing this as a business? Now, before you ask a question like that, you kind of already know this person needs to be on my team, or this person needs to be a customer. So ask that question wisely. Don't ask it to everyone. And if they say, you know, my budget's really, really tight, I'm a student, I'm a single mom, whatever, then the only thing that you should be suggesting, first and foremost, hands down, is ProBio 5. It is affordable, and it is the most important product that we have in our product line. And every single person who says I cannot afford Plexus can afford ProBio 5. And that's what you guys should be talking about all the time. There's so much to our gut and gut health that we haven't even skimmed the surface of that. And so if you guys are constantly suggesting ProBio 5 and talking about all the benefits that it can do, because really ProBio 5 just magnifies what Slim is helping your body get balanced and help with sweets and energy, but ProBio 5 is money. Like, that's really, it's working internally in your gut. So if that's the case and they can't afford Triplex, they can't even do a 7-day trial pack, just get them a bottle of ProBio 5. That's what they need to start with. And it's easy to remember. You just take it at bedtime, right? So that's something super easy for them to remember. If they have the money for it and they say, you know, I'm looking to spend no more than $150, Triplex, maybe Accelerator. I normally don't mention Accelerator or Boost unless they're really adamant on losing weight right away. I try to make sure that everyone understands it's not a quick fix and that we specifically focus on gut health. So I love ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. Now that we have Mega X, we're going to start learning more and more about omegas and why they're so important and beneficial to our bodies. So as for now, while we're still learning about Mega X, you don't have to just automatically start pushing that product on people. Let's focus on ProBio 5 and then, of course, the lovely Triplex combo. So at this point, they're ready to order. And they say, okay, I'm going to order tonight. All right, well, it's tonight, and there's no orders. You haven't gotten any emails. You're checking your report every 5 minutes, hitting refresh, and you're like, oh, they said they were going to order, and they didn't. Oh my goodness, it's been 2 weeks. Guess what? They still haven't ordered. So what are you doing in those 2 weeks? Well, what I personally do is the next day, if they have not ordered, I'm going to send them a message. Hey, I can't wait for you to get started. I'm so excited for you to get on my website and order. If you have any questions, please let me know, because the website can be tricky to some people. If they do not reply, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go post on their Facebook wall. Hey girl, I messaged you. Hey man, I messaged you. Check it. Let me know when you get it. I am so serious and passionate about these products. I want to make sure that they're not avoiding me and that they really want to give it a try. Now, that doesn't mean you post every 5 minutes on their wall, did you order yet? Did you order yet? Did you order yet? Because that's annoying, right? And that's pushy. We're not here to be salesmen. We've already shared why we love it and why we use it. Now it's all on them. You can also remind them that they have a 60-day money-back guarantee if they're really nervous about trying it. If it's been a day or so, I'm going to shoot them another message and just say, hey, you know, I'm just checking in. We had a great conversation about you ordering, and I haven't seen that order in my reports yet, so I just want to see what's going on, what's holding you back. These questions cannot allow them to answer me with a yes or a no. They have to respond. They have to give me a detailed response. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to ask open-ended questions so that they have to reply to you. They can't just be like, yep, I'm good, or no. You know what I mean? Keep the conversation going. You give a little, and then they're going to come a lot. And you give a little bit more, and they're going to come a lot. So from then on, if it's been about 2 weeks and they still haven't ordered, that's when I go into follow-up Fridays. Every Friday, I just check in on them. I don't mention Plexus. I just, hey, I'm checking in on you. I hope you have a great weekend. And that way, one, they're like, oh crap, I still haven't ordered. Emily just messaged me. And it's still a reminder, but you're not talking about Plexus. That's what I do, and it seems to be helping rather well. Usually if it's an objection like cost or maybe they want to join but they don't have time, I'll watch a couple of objection videos on YouTube first before I go into a conversation with them, because I really want to overcome their objections. Also, guys, please keep in mind, when someone gives you a no, more often than not, that's really a maybe. It's not a no, it's a maybe. And even if it is a no, you've planted that Plexus seed, you've introduced them to Plexus, and now they know you're the crazy Plexus guy or you're the crazy Plexus lady, and they can come to you for help if they decide they really want to order. I hope this answered some of your questions. If you feel like I skipped over something, or maybe you have another question that sparked your interest while I was talking, please shoot me a comment below and I'll get that addressed right away.